One of my recent videos got 10 views. 10! Now, I could turn to myself and say, what's the point? Or I could turn to myself and say, I'm just at the start of this journey, and I'm choosing the second option with that. I'm Neil, welcome to Next with Neil, and I'm building a YouTube channel from scratch, from absolutely starting at zero, and I'm going to be sharing with you how to go from where you are now to where you could be, and everything I learned from in the YouTube trenches. And when I saw that there'd only been 10 views, I thought I have to make this video because I do think that there is a mindset element here, and I'm choosing the second option, which is to keep on going. So here are 5 reasons to just keep taking one step forward, whether it's for your own YouTube channel or whether it's for your new business idea, your side hustle, starting a new painting, a new drawing, a new hobby. That element of reasons to keep going can apply to so many areas of your life. Now, the first reason is that nobody is watching, and with that comes an incredible amount of freedom. It really enables you to unlock that potential, enables you to not worry about who is viewing, because no one is. And so that element can be very, very liberating. It really means that when you remember that no one's watching, the pressure's off. And any of that performance anxiety or those worries or those stress levels can subside. And I think it's really helpful to remember that when you're starting anything new, that this is a wonderful playground to play with that idea, to experiment, to explore, to try new things, and to not worry too much about it because no one is watching. So again, that won't be forever, but in this interim beginner phase, it's a real freeing mindset that I'm experiencing with that. Now, reason number 2 to keep on going is that 10 views is not zero. It is not zero. And when I started thinking a bit more about that, I wanted to make the point that it's really imperative to not dismiss small amounts of views, because when you think about each of those views, imagine, in my case, 10 views, that those were 10 people coming over to a dinner party that I was hosting, 10 individuals around the table that I can converse with, that I can hear their feedback, I can hear their stories, I can get to know them, I can help them, I can learn from them, and the rest. So when you move from that mindset of, oh, I only got 10 views, to how incredibly lucky am I to have those 10 views, to have those 10 people sitting around my dinner party table, to be able to connect with them, to be able to build community, and hopefully be able to share insights that can help them, can help you go from where you are now to where you could be with your YouTube channel or with your other goals and your ambitions. Now, reason number 3 to keep going is learning new skills. I adore learning new skills. I love the process of learning. I've mentioned on some other videos that I love feeling like I'm a beginner, because for me, again, it's very freeing. It means that the pressure's off, that you're learning, that you are trying something new, whether it's learning that new skill, building a YouTube channel, doing the editing, doing the videoing, doing the scripting, and more. It means that you can be a beginner and that you can really enjoy that process. And I think that that is a wonderful element to keep in mind whenever you're feeling a bit down, and whenever you're feeling like you are not sure whether you should go on with your YouTube channel or with a painting or with a new art project or with a new business idea or with a new side hustle. Just keep going. It's always very tricky, that initial stage, that beginner stage, but I'm looking to view it as more of an opportunity stage. a stage to really start unlocking the potential of it all, the potential of your ideas, and what is next for you. Now, reason number 4 to keep on going is I'm changing the question from how many views to was this video better than the last? Can I notice some improvement? Has there been an additional element of storytelling? Have I been able to go from where I was to more of where I want to be? Flaws and all. So I think I'm choosing as reason number 4 to reframe the question, right? Again, less about views and more about, has my next video been better than the last? Have I been able to learn from the process? Have I been able to really experiment and explore my own creativity and improve, refine, enhance, and improve? And I think that is a big element of starting a YouTube channel that I'm learning. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What are you struggling with? How are you finding the process? Again, I'm really excited to be starting this from scratch and to be in the trenches and to share everything I learn as I grow this channel. And we can learn together, and I will share everything I'm experiencing. And again, all the things I'm learning from YouTube that are way beyond the element of views and subscribers. Again, it's such an incredible platform to grow, refine, enhance, and improve. Now, reason number 5 to keep going is I ask myself the question, what if I don't stop? What if I don't stop? And I think by answering that question, you can really come to a landing on that potential, the what could be. There are 2 questions that I feel have always changed the course of history. And those 2 questions are those 2 words are what if. What if we could land on the moon? What if we could invent this? What if we could do that? And I'm choosing to apply that to myself around this YouTube channel. The what if element, the what if I don't stop? I don't quit. I keep on making the videos. I keep on learning. I keep on experiencing. I keep on exploring. And I think that reason can apply to any area of your life. You might be watching this because you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, or you might have stumbled across this video because you are looking for reasons to keep going across your own projects. And I would impart to you to really think about those 2 words, what if? Because those 2 words, what if, take you far beyond the beginner phase that you might be in, and it moves your mindset into what is possible. What if I could do this? What if I don't stop? What if I keep going one step at a time? And again, it's about your own potential. It's about going from where you are now to where you could be. And I think that is the most important element to keep top of mind, and to really, when you're feeling low, when you're feeling not motivated, and you're feeling like, what's the point? And right, 10 views, one could maybe think that, but I think that for me, I'm choosing it to rather see it as what if? What is next? What if I keep on going? Which I'm going to, and what if I make the next video better and the next one after that? So those are 5 reasons, again, around why you should keep on going. And whether that is about creating a YouTube channel, whether it is about starting that painting you've been thinking about, whether it is about expanding your business, and even if people aren't buying at the moment, but just to keep on going, whether it's about improving your fitness goals, whether it's about rethinking your mindset, whether it is about reinventing yourself, and it's never too late to do that, whether it is about exploring a new hobby, whether it is about getting back into fitness, whether it is about feeling the fear and doing it anyway. That is what I want to impart in this video, is that I've only highlighted 5 reasons and there are many more, but there are always a lot of reasons to keep going, because we all start at the beginning. Whether it's at YouTube, or whether it's a new hobby, a new skill set, a new business, a new side hustle, all the rest. We all start at the beginning. And I know that we live in a world that is obsessed with results and metrics. And I feel that that can often put an enormous amount of pressure on people, including myself, where because you're looking around you and you're seeing a lot of people who you might perceive as far more successful than you, you often feel, gosh, how did they do that? Or will I ever get there? Or what is the point? But what I'm telling myself and what I really believe and what I'm experiencing is that everyone is running their own race and needs to run their own race. You don't know sometimes what people have gone through or what they're going through. And the most important thing is that you understand your why, your passion, and where you want to go to next. And so I hope these reasons have been helpful. I hope you keep on going with whatever project you are working on. And if you're feeling a bit down or unmotivated or not inspired, I hope this video gives you that little nudge in the right direction. So thank you so much for watching. And if you watched this far, I really appreciate it. I'm Neil, and this is Next with Neil, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.